Hello humans and model railway enthusiasts out there, which includes myself of course. Okay, only joking. Christmas Day 2011, and yeah, I'm up in the railway room again doing another video. Now before I show you what's out on the layout today, which is something I really like, I just want to show you I've got two of the HM controllers. To be honest with you, I think they're awful. They're absolutely dreadful. Yeah, you're probably wondering why. Yeah, first of all, they're a pulsed DC. Now, it's said that a pulsed DC is better for controlling motors in slow motion, and to some effect that is correct. But I've doctored these my own way, because if you get a pure DC, a motor's going to love it much better. That's why you probably notice on a lot of videos, what you see on YouTube, when you get close up to the locos running slow, you can hear the motor sort of grinding. It's not a good thing for a motor, really, not for a DC motor. But anyway, I've doctored these my own way. The only other thing about them that I don't like is that they've just got no balls. They've got no spare power whatsoever. They're okay for a train running around a track, pulling a few coaches, particularly modern locomotives, which don't pull so much current. But yeah, I'm afraid they've not got the enough guts for me. When you double header, like I'm going to show you in a few minutes, when you put a double header on, and particularly the older locos which draw more current, and then you put a full rake of coaches on which don't have needle roller bearings, then the load is so high that these things, I mean, they just shut down. They get hot inside and they shut down. It's safety thing, which is fair enough. But when I move all this up into the attic, I'm going to make my own unit. I'm not going to bother with these at all. So quick look anyway. A few levers for the points and things. None of the points on the sidings are electrified, but the rest are on the main layout. So, and yeah, some people might not have seen one run, so there we go. Very noisy as well. Yeah. 3 exits, you can stop at any of them. So we'll stop at the first one. Like there. So cool. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off for the moment, because I've got to let the lamp cool down in the room. Okay, I've got the 500 watt lamp back on again. I'm trying to let it cool down a little bit in between each part of the videos. Before I bring the trains round, I just got to show you this. I couldn't resist this. It's absolutely lovely. Look at that. Look at that little bike shed. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, cool. And I've got a friend who bought me some. A couple of Scaledale, is that right? Scaledale items. We've got little 3-wheel dust car there. Look at that, bless. That was a Christmas present from a friend. I had no idea what was in the pack at all. And he also bought me, there she is, back a bit, British Rail truck, like a maintenance type truck. So yeah, quite like them. Cool, wicked. I'll bring the trains round in a few minutes. Right, I'm back on the layout now. Before I bring these locos and train sets round, some of you younger enthusiasts out there probably might not even know about these, but some of my favourite trains from the early days of Triang are what's about to come round now. Now this first one is a single nose, as in single and not double, not a double nose. It was based on American loco, obviously. You can tell by its looks. And yeah, that's the A unit. Get comfortable here. That's the A unit, which, as you can see, is absolutely mint. You see quite a few of them on eBay, the red and silver one, but not very often mint. Okay. Now the in-between coach or car, whatever you want to call it, that's called a BB unit. So you've got the A unit at the front, then we've got the B unit there, which is obviously the dummy, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and then we've got the BB unit. Now the BB unit fetches quite good money on eBay, and again this one is absolutely mint. There's one on eBay at the moment, I think it's at £75, but yeah, I can't remember what I paid for that, but it was a good bargain anyway. Now normally, I'll stop there, normally the B unit, that's the dummy there, would literally be a dummy. But the trouble is with all these early Triang coaches, you can't put needle roller bearings in some of them, and the drag on them is a lot. So what I've done, quite simply, is just changed the dummy and put a motor in it. So it's got the power bogie in it. It's very simple to do. They all fit each other. So yeah. So we'll bring around and get them moving. Okay, got the mail coach, baggage car, then a standard car, the diner, and then the observation car, or Vista car I think sometimes it's called. So yeah, double header, or both powered. So there we go. Yeah. Now I'm going to stop around the back for a minute while we bring the second one into the equation. Now this next one, I can run this way. This next one is, again, it's a very early Triang one. It's classed as the double-ended diesel. It was my absolute favourite when I was a kid, but unfortunately I never had that one. And again, look at the condition. I mean, it's really good. You see them on eBay, but this one's pretty spotless. And my neighbour's lad used to have this one, and I was always jealous. But anyway, I've got it now. And now the dummy, which is there's no BB car in between these. They never made a centre car for these. Again, that's the dummy. But again, I've actually electrified the bogie, so we've got a double header again. Quite simply, they're both powered. They've got lights in the front and back. Now the condition of the, well, originally dummy, that one, it's not as good. I'm just looking out for another dummy coat, another dummy loco in better condition, and then I'll obviously just swap the chassis over. Right, so we've got a good rake on this one. Now we've got the transcontinental car, mail car I should say, and then the baggage car, the diner, and two diners, and yeah, I don't know, the standard coach there. Now that is a Series 1 transcontinental coach in blue with the Vista Dome, and that's the transcontinental Mark 1 observation car. Now I have got the full set of those, but there is a proper one to go with this, but I haven't got that, so I'm keeping my eye out for one of those. So we'll just take a round once, and then I'll bring the third one into the story. Okay, stop at the back again, and I'll bring change positions again, and I'll bring the third one into play. These have all got lights on the front and back, by the way. Now, okay, now there's going to be a lot of envious people out there soon. I'm sorry if that's true, but it has taken me a long time and a lot of money to get these all together. Right, this is the double-ended electric version of the same sort of loco as the blue and yellow one, but it's got the pantographs on the top, obviously, proper Triang ones. She's in very good condition. I got this one from Canada actually at a good price. There was one broken pantograph and it was a non-runner, but that didn't take me long to sort it out. And again, I've double-headed this with this one. They're obviously both powered. Now again, this is in, I'd say it's close to mint, to be honest. Again, it's the electric, the Pantograph electric one, electric double-ended. This is the two-tone green. Now the thing is, the two-tone green coaches that go with this, or even with the orange and green really, are very scarce. And they fetch really silly money. So I'm sorry folks if you're looking at this and drooling, but I have got on this the standard car, and another standard car, and a diner, and another diner. Now I don't know if, I mean, I don't know if two diners on one train is possible, but I mean the Americans did everything big anyway, didn't they? So I mean, you know, who knows. Right, and so we've got two, there's one, and there's the other baggage cars, and finally the observation car stitched to dome. So we'll bring her around. So yeah, a few quid's worth, I'm afraid, there. Right, I'll stop her over at the back. I'm just going to turn the light out for a few minutes, let it cool down, and I'll be back. Now, as I said earlier, as these are all double headers and they're pulling really coaches which have a lot of drag on them, they pull a lot of power off the controller, so I can't be sure how much running time I'm going to get before the controller's shut down. But we'll get all three of them going and see how we go. Here we go. Okay, start with the single-ended one. Oops, derailment. That wasn't very good. Don't know what happened there, I'm sure. Okay, these things happen. Try again. And they make a great sound as well. Okay, get the blue one on the go. And the third one. Okay, I don't know how long I'm going to get here before the controls overheat, so I'll try and get some angles as quick as I can. Okay, the green one's just timed out. Yeah, the red and silver one's just timed out at the back, just about making it to the back. There we go. Yeah, thought so. Dreadful bloody controllers there. Right. Okay, we'll call it a day anyway. I actually stopped that one. Alright guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Some great stuff. Good old Triang vintage. Bye, thanks for looking.